What's up, YouTube? This your boy Michael Charleston, and today I'm introducing you all to my YouTube channel, Attacking the Workforce. This channel is basically dedicated to the youth, like high school students or college students, about to enter the workforce. So like, subscribe, and stick around. Alright, YouTube, so let's hop right into the interview portion. Every time you go to a job and you apply, you have to go through an interview. Now, with some of these interviews, they look at posture, gestures, articulations, depending on your job you're going for. Some jobs, they look at the way you walk in, the eye contact, how well spoken you are, how outgoing you are. You don't want to walk in the interview and you're all slunched over and, hey, what's up, just and the third, No, they want to see you kind of bubbly. They want to say, hey man, how you doing? Thank you for having me. Stuff like that. They love to see a beautiful character about yourself. So besides that, let's hop right into some of these questions they like to ask you. What attracted you to this job? Let them know. Hey, I'm fresh out of high school or I'm fresh out of college. This is what I'm going into. This is my career field. I want to use this to learn such and such, such and such. They love that. They love the fact that if you feel like their company you can grab or pull from, and it'll better your life. They love to see that. That would give them the opportunity to say, hey, let's give him a job. Let's help him out. He can help us out. So yeah, tell them, especially being fresh, they love that, What steps do you take when making decisions? So they basically want to see if you can analyze things and instead of acting on things and causing destruction or unsafe practices around the workplace. They want to make sure you can think, analyze situations, and then execute it properly. That's what they want to see when they ask this question. Can you stop, see what's going on, and then fix the problem? How would your colleagues describe you? So, colleagues, some of you all haven't been working yet. You all are fresh out of college. You all are fresh out of high school. You haven't started working yet. But you can use working with your classmates on school projects, working well with others. How do you describe yourself? Can your classmates or can your colleagues say that you're a good person to work with? Describe that. They love to hear about that. They can describe yourself in so many ways, but you want to describe yourself where it kind of benefits towards the company. Like, oh, I love to pick up new things. I like to read books. I like to do this. So he likes to learn. So the stuff I got for him or on this project, he's quick to gravitate towards because he'll be easy to teach. He'll be easy to learn. They like to see stuff like that. So just give them the basics, description of what you like to do, what you about yourself, but make it more job related, and they will love it. I'm telling you, they will eat it up. What motivates you to work? Simple. You want a career. You want a lifestyle. You want to take care of your family, your friends. You need to better yourself, better your future. Simple questions. Just don't overanalyze things. You want to be sharp and be on point. That's why you need to rewind this video. You need to sit back, review these questions, review your answers, and prepare yourself for this interview coming up. You got this, I promise you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Name a work accomplishment that makes you proud. So, for instance, I used to work at a food industry, and we was very short-staffed. So one of the accomplishments that I had, where me and another employee, we bust our butts trying to make the food and take orders and do all this at the same time being short-staffed. We was able to execute it very well. We knocked it out. The very next day, I became manager because of the situation that I was left in. And that was one of the greatest accomplishments at that time of my life. And I appreciate it. But if you have been inside of school and you got an accomplishment, let's say a book report was due and you didn't have any internet access, some stuff went down or whatever the case may be, and you came through and you pulled through and you fought through it. Those are accomplishments. Those are work ethic accomplishments, because you might have proposals or documents you have to produce by a certain time, and can you, when it's crunch time, can you get the job done? Do you have that experience? That's what they're looking for. So don't be nerve-wracked when you feel like, okay, I have no experience. How can I answer these questions? Use your school experience. Use your high school experience. Use your college experience. All that is work related. Everything you learn throughout school can be used in the field. Why are you a good fit for this opportunity? You got a bunch of people in line, but what makes you different? So what makes you different, or what makes me different? If I was going for the job, I know I'm punctual. I can be on time every day. What I like to do, I like to say stuff like, I have 2 vehicles at this point in time. I can use both of my vehicles to get back and forth to work. So if one goes down, I have another one to back me up. I just try to give certain details on why I can be there, why I can be punctual. I work well with others, this and the third. This is what makes me, I bring a positive atmosphere to the company. This is what makes me become the best candidate for the position, other than everybody else. Co-worker relationship. So if you start to notice, a lot of these questions kind of repeat themselves just in different ways. That makes it easier for the interview. Once again, you work well with others. You just take that lane again. Do you like working with a team? You know the answer. You go through that. Yeah, 2 heads are better than 1. I can feed off them. They can feed off me. What are your weak points? So this is a kind of a trick question. You want to give them your weak points. They want to see if you're strong enough to give them a weak point about you. They know nobody's perfect. And by you starting out, you can say, hey, I have a tendency to be tunnel vision. I have a tendency to stay focused on one thing, and I'm trying to learn how to multitask. Once you say that, I'm trying to learn how to do the opposite of what my weakness is, they love that. You already attack it and see the problem. You're already going into the right way. They love it. They want to be a part of that. They want their company to help you grow so you can grow with them and for them. So yeah. Now the opposite. What makes you strong? What's your strong suits? You elaborate on your strong suits. What I like to do is find the duties of the job and then find the best one that I'm good at. If you can type 100 miles per hour, say, yeah, I love to type. I can sit in front of computers all day long. I love, technical stuff. Or in construction, I love being outside. I love doing such and such. Elaborate on your, what makes you strong. Just don't overanalyze things. Don't overcomplicate it. When conflict arises at work, how do you handle it? Always, always, always stop, seek authority. Trust me, from experiences, I've seen people get into it with customers. You don't want to do that. It's bad for business, bad for you. You always want to tell them in the interview, you want to stop, seek authority. Let authority handle it. That's why they are managers. Let them handle it. Once they see you do that, once you answer like that, they're going to say, yes, he's hired. We got to have him. So stop, seek authority. Why do you plan on leaving your current employer? Now, this can go so many ways, but I'm going to say it this way. You want to tell them that you love your previous employer, but this job has benefits. This job can take me to where my career is wanting to go. This is what I'm trying to do. I was trying to gain some experience to come to you all. They love to hear stuff like that. Don't never really downplay your previous job, because then they can feel like one day you might downplay them, if that makes sense. So always be positive in your interview. Don't never, even if something went sour, don't never tell them that. Just go ahead and tell them, I'm going to the next level. That was a good journey I had, but this right here I can go further with your career, what I'm trying to do for my goals. List something about yourself and that you didn't put on your resume. Some people will ask you this. This is not a broad, a broad question. They don't ask this all the time, but some may ask you. List something about yourself that you didn't put on your resume. You probably got a bunch of jobs that you didn't put on your resume, or you probably got a bunch of stuff you did in high school or college that you was a part of that you didn't put on your resume that will make you look good in the interview. If you was the best person in school and you had all the trophies or whatever the case may be, you did all the spelling bees and all that, you passed it, you was number one, they want to hear that. They want to learn a little bit about you. They're basically digging into your character, trying to figure out who you are. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So a lot of people like to ask you that because they want to see if you're going to relate what your goals are to the company. So try to analyze some things dealing with the company. I want to grow. I want to be a manager. I want to see myself doing this with the company. Does this lead me to this so I can be a part of this in the company? Try to relate your 5-year goals to them. They just want to hear that. You don't necessarily have to be true. They just want to hear. What skills make you a good fit for this position? What I like to do, I like to review the duties of the job and then pick out some stuff that I know that I can excel at. So like I said, if you are a mechanic and you know that you're good with the brakes and working on brakes and I got the proper tools. I know in that field, a lot of tools, they change and they develop more tools, better tools. So you have the tools to get the job done faster and stuff like that. So your skills that you bring to this makes you extremely applicable for this position. Your skills that you bring to the table make you more established than the next candidate asking for the same position. Last but not least, they like to ask you, do you have any questions for me? Your answer is always yes. Always yes. You want to ask them more about the company. You want to ask them how long they've been working there. Do they like it? Could you be a manager one day? Do you see the potential of you being a manager one day? You don't have to have a whole nother interview for them out of respect, but you do want to give them a couple of questions to ask them to make it seem like you was intrigued in the conversation as far as interviewing, and you want to make it seem like you are not just there just for a check. You want to hurry up and get it over with. No, I got time for this interview. I sit down, I'm waiting for this interview. I want this job. Yes, I got a couple questions. This is what's on my mind. This is what I want to express. Can I do this? Ask about the 401k. Ask about, raises. How often you give raises? Some quarterly, some once a year. Are there referral bonuses? Some jobs have referral bonuses. You bring somebody to work, they might give you a percentage or whatever the case may be, $100 bonus or something. So good luck. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You got to rewind this video, rewind it. Thank you for watching. I got more stuff coming up that's going to benefit you all, guys. I'm telling you, stick with me. Much love. See y'all on the flip side.